Stressful but successful. I just saw this from Kristi based on the last 2.5 weeks for me, right? And so it's about 4:30 in the morning. Is it 4:30? Alexa, what time is it?
The time is 4:33 a.m.
Yeah, 4:33. I want you to stop yelling at me too. You're way too loud to be um, this time of morning, and you're talking like that, hey lady. Hey man, but let me tell you about stressful but successful. When you are trying to move the ball down the field, when you are trying to get to a end goal, when you are trying to produce results, there is a level of communication that happens, and it's between your brain, the people that you're communicating with, and the person that's articulating what's in my brain and getting it over to the other people that have brains. Some of them do not have two brain cells to rub together to come up with an original thought of their own, but I digress. Right? All right. So think about it. I got this one government agency, really gets on my nerves. I love them to death because they could be great, but they just can't they spite their nose to spite their face. They cut off their nose to spite their face. So we'll work through it. We'll be there. And man, when we do, we're gonna make it amazing. And then I'm dealing with multiple companies trying to communicate, hey, these are the needs, these are the terms of the contract. I realize you got yours, but you need our services. And I mean, it's multiple companies, right? And so I'm going back and forth with Kristi. Hey, say this, do this. She has to take my anger and frustration and put it into something cohesive for the other side to read, but still expressing the sentiments of what we need, right? And then she's a perfectionist, so, you know, amazing, because I am too, but it's not gonna come out the way she put it, I promise you, because I was livid, to say the least, this whole week. Um, and then you just got your normal life-ish, right? You're going through life. You're tired. You are, trying to eat. You're trying to navigate family. I'm trying to negotiate travel. I got to practice for a birthday party. I got to practice for a concert. I got to teach clients on top of going through these grueling events that, I mean, it's literally 3 hours and we're just trying to communicate the same point. I don't, well, I was trying to understand this AI product that we're launching, and I'm working with a guy in Honduras and a guy in Arkansas, and we're working together. And they were trying to explain a concept, but it's like real high level. I mean, it's like coding, and so I couldn't understand it. But what we're dealing with is, hey, this is a reasonable accommodation that has been approved. All we need, all right? All we need is that little button. That little button right there. Press that little button. Press that little button. All right? That's literally what it could be. Because it always has been. There's no way that, you can't say, this is urgent. I've seen it happen all the time. Right? All the paperwork that you have to go through and the proving and the assessments and the background checks, I've found that when the government wants you, they got a speed track. They got a one-page application. Hey, fill this out, get it to us. You'll be approved by the end of the day. We need you. We need you. So you can't tell me. In business, it's, hey, talk to John. He'll get you set up. But That's why they call it business relationship. And one thing about it, there are no permanent friends and no permanent enemies in business. The success is that after all that, on all fronts, we got what we wanted. But we're tired. I mean, we wasn't in the wrong. We were just asking for, the ask. We was just wanting what was right for each individual situation. There's like 4 business situations going on at the same time that all of them are like, oh my God, really? Like, really? You know how your teenage daughter, when that came out, like, really, Dad? I'm like, oh my God. But yeah, we made it through it. And so this long video is to tell you, listen, no matter what you're going through, if you got the goal in mind that you can see the goal. You just got, people in the way, and you got cars in the way, and you got barriers in the way, and you got, emails in the way, and all of that. You still got to get like a detour, right? The stress and all of that is the detour. The success is, hey, I reached the goal. All right. So listen, this is another morning video. I don't know if the lights are on. I know that the door is open. I know that I sound good. I know that I look crazy. It's 4:33 in the morning on the 15th. Payday, right? You got payroll on top of all that. Mid-month payroll. 2 weeks from now, another payroll. That's not to mention the household bills, right? That's not to mention the dogs. They need to eat too. But listen, from stress to success. Thanks, Kristi, for the title of this video. Thanks for all your help. And you guys know what it is, man, for real. You need to know about this stuff. I can help you get through it. I can walk you through it. I can get you to it if you want it. But let's change the world, and let's change the world together.